and welcome to Carmel's Kitchen. Today we're going to make some chocolate chip cookies, a lovely treat. So here in my bowl I have some nice soft margarine and icing sugar, which I have creamed up nicely and softly together. Okay, so today we're going to make 2 dozen. So for my 2 dozen I want to have 168 grams of soft margarine, 168 grams of icing sugar, 2 egg yolks. I want my chocolate chips and some nuts. Okay, so I have got 100 grams of chocolate chips and I have 50 grams of nuts that are all nice and chopped up. Now you can leave the nuts out if you're not a nutty fan, or put them in if you are. You could also add maybe some cranberries or some raisins to your mixture. So this is all nice and creamed up, so we're going to just be adding egg yolks today. So I have 1 egg yolk going in there, and to separate my egg, so I want to have 2 bowls. I want the one where the white of the egg is going to go to be spotlessly clean, only to have had egg white in it before. So if you crack your egg on the side of your cup, and if you swap the egg from one to the other. Okay, and there's my egg yolk. And we'll save the egg white for another day. So cream your egg yolk in. And add in your next egg yolk. If you don't have chocolate chips, you could always chop up a bar of chocolate. And coming near Easter, there'll be lots of chocolate, I guess, around. Okay. So we're going to add some vanilla essence, just a teaspoon. So the teaspoon is measure I'm using is my lid. If you're going to use almonds as your nuts, you could add ground almond essence or almond extract. Okay, so that's my mixture, nice and soft. Into that now, so I've got a mixture today of white and brown chocolate chips, and I'm using hazelnuts. Okay, so right now my mixture is nice and light. And then I have my flour. So I have 230 grams of flour. You can use self-raising or plain, whatever you have in your cupboard. If you use plain flour, you can make your cookie dough in advance, put it in the fridge, and come back and use it at a later stage. Okay. Your mixture is going to be stiff. And we're going to put it out onto our cookie sheet, which is just our baking tray, which I have lined with parchment paper. Okay, your oven temperature is 165 degrees centigrade, or gas mark 3. So your dough should be stiff. And mixed up well. Okay. So now to put it onto my tray, I'm just going to use 2 teaspoons. If you liked, you could take it out with your hands. A great job for smallies to do with their clean hands, of course. And place it on your baking sheet. Okay, these store wonderfully in an airtight container. So you're just going to take it up with the teaspoon and put it down on your baking tray. So out of this amount of mixture, you would get 2 dozen cookies. the end of this video, I will put up the amounts that I have used. So if you only wanted to make a dozen, divide your mixture in half, and if you wanted to make 3 dozen, just add one more lot. Great way if you're after making meringues or pavlovas to use up your egg yolks. So when they're all out on your tray, you get a fork and you dip the fork into some flour and just press down on your cookie. So my oven is 165 or gas mark 3. Now when they come out of their oven, they will be still a little bit soft, but that's okay because you're going to take them off the tray, and I'll be back in one sec just to show. When you take them out of the oven, you see if they grow, so make sure you put them part on the tray and don't be trying to squeeze a whole load on. So when you take them out, they'll be soft. So just put them out onto your cooling tray to cool. Okay, if you like well-baked cookies, well, just cook them until they're a lot browner than these are. So that's my chocolate chip cookies. Thank you very much for watching. The description, if you press the arrow on the right hand side of your telephone or your device or whatever you're watching on today, you'll get the ingredients. So the best of luck and enjoy. Cheerio!